Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the American League.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger is there, one away. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
LeMahieu.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. That misses. 2-0. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Well behind that fastball. Right.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 1-2.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One in the inning. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Christian.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Yelich leads off second with nobody out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That evens it up 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this will be fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch on its way from Verlander. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the American League 1 and the National League nothing. Striding into the box, Hunter Pence, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. 2-2. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Digging in, Nolan Arenado, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
3-0 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in, Josh Hader, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hader.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Just keeping him close. The tag, and he is out. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Acuna digs in now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, still going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 2 come. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
Up next to the American.
Yes, he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hit hard but foul. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll happen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those.
Oh, a diving stop by Santana. He's out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
First offering on its way. A man at third with one away. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Arenado has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's a swing by Pence, and a ball hit well out to deep left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Popped up, and Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. But not before. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot, and it's now 5-3. At the plate, Josh Hader. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Brantley on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Acuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now at the plate, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. A high fastball is in there. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batted.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Hits are even at 7 apiece. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one straight to the backstop. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Charlie Morton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Josh Hader is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 miscue on the line score for the NL. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. First pitch coming, here it is. Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground, softly towards second. And that's through, a base hit. Bellinger's got it. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Bellinger's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, and the throw is there to record the 1st out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whipped this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. George Springer will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Up next for the American League.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. Drilled to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6.
Number 8, designated hitter, Hunter. Now
here's the pitch. Hunter Pence is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 3 for 9. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And quickly there are 2 away. And that brings up Javi Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Popped up, Santana. There's room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 7-6. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And that's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll leave here trailing and was not all that sharp in his 7 2/3. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's a lead for the American League, 7-6. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Josh Hader. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hand is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations. Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away. And it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the pitch. Ronald Acuna swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The AL leads it 7-6. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Yelich going back at the track, and it's gone into the bleachers.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Pence, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. He's set, and the pitch. Wilson Contreras stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a 2-seamer, and a splitter. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
the left fielder, number 22.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Cody Bellinger is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. From the stretch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Javier Baez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Chapman sets. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The American League All-Stars jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Charlie Morton takes home the win. Max Scherzer struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious American League All-Stars, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.